Three people that impacted you in some way. And can you tell us the biggest thing you learned from each of those three people?
One is my art teacher in high school, for junior and senior year, Carla Coop. Um, she was an incredible teacher, incredible. I mean, you could not ask for a better art educator, I think. But she would occasionally take us into Houston to have like a museum day or something. You know, we'd go see one of the big galleries or a museum. And at the beginning of the day, she would say, just remember. I mean, this is somebody for whom art is the most important thing, you know,
Yeah.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
And she'd say, just remember, it's just art. You don't have to like it.
Yep.
And that has been such a guiding philosophy
Wow.
for me to remember that art and appreciation and taste are eminently personal, that we each of us have these rubrics and, you know, rankings, and we think of high art or folk art, or we think of better or worse or greater or lesser quality or whatever. And but really it's just opinion,
Yeah. Subjective.
and what moves somebody is great art to them. And you know, I still cling to all of the other paradigms that contradict that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love having that in balance in my mind at all times. Um, it also helps when you like have poo-pooed something or some artist or some work as a younger person and later on realize that you really, really like it
Yeah.
because you finally get it.
Yeah. That's Will Ferrell for me, by the way.
So I would say Miss Coop, Carla Coop, she was a big one. She was a big one.
You got
You
two.
wanted three
Yeah,
people?
you got two more.
Okay. You know, my mom, uh, of course, influential in so many, in infinite ways, as one's mother, uh, who is part of my life every day,
Mm-hmm.
would be. I continue to realize things about her and about my childhood and about her life and who I am. I mean, every day I see things that I didn't understand before, that, you know, some of them that give me a great amount of empathy for her, some that give me some pity, some that make me disappointed. You know, there's a whole range of
Yeah.
things, but um,
And that could be
I think
scary
about,
revisiting stuff like that,
I
right?
want to, one thing in particular is relationships that she held, many different kinds of relationships that she held with other people in her life, whether they were family or friends or in the community or clients, that I had various levels of confusion or disapproval or admiration for, even as a younger person. And seeing how those, I guess, kind of analyses have shifted over time
Yeah.
as my understanding of her and of the world we're in changed. Um, I'm very grateful for having been able to observe this person in my life, you know. Um, and as wonderful and as fun and as difficult as times in our relationship have been, I'm very, very grateful for the person she is. And then I would say my partner, Charlie, he's a painter, and we've been together for, I guess, 9 years. Uh,
Another
he,
creative type, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And he used to be a music manager, so he totally understands my job, which is such a blessing.
Yeah.
He's such a smart person. He's done so much work on himself before we got together, and he was a good friend of mine before, you know, many for several years before we started dating. And he has taught me, just by how he lives and how he thinks about the world and the endless conversations we've had, he's taught me so much about being a person in a community, about being true to yourself, about giving yourself permission to live your life. And
Good for him.
it he has been one of the truly most freeing catalysts in my life, and
Good.
I'm eternally grateful for
I
him.
love that, man. I love that a lot.